In the Bible, there's a story of a son, and he was the son of a very wealthy man, a king. Now, this son, one day he came to his father and he said, I think it's time for me to have my inheritance. Everything that you were going to give me later, just give it to me right now. And he took his inheritance and he went out into the world and he spent everything on just wild living, on everything that made his flesh feel good. And after everything was spent, all his inheritance, he found himself destroyed. He was eating with the animals. Then one day he came to his senses. He said, man, even the servants in my father's house are living better than I'm living right now. I'm going to go back home, and I don't deserve to be a son anymore because I disrespected, I dishonored, I didn't appreciate what I had so much before, but maybe my father will let me be a servant in his house. And as he was still a far distance off, his father seen him and he came to him. He met him. He embraced him and he said, look, you're home now. This son, he felt so guilty because of all the mistakes that he made, because of how far he had went, because of how he wasted everything. And the son, or the father said, you are home now. The father and everyone in the house rejoiced over the return of the lost son. And it was just on my heart today that maybe there are some that are out there right now and you have decided to come back to Jesus, but there is a heavy load of guilt and shame on you because of how you abandoned him, because of how you left his house, because of how you didn't cherish what he had done in your life before. I want you to know that God, he sees you. He sees you coming. He sees your heart. Maybe you feel like, it's good enough for me to just come and I'll just be a Christian and I don't have to be anything extra. I don't need nothing else. And he's saying, no, I'm going to restore you to your rightful place. I'm going to restore the joy of your salvation. I'm going to change your story. I'm going to turn everything around for you. You will live and you will not die. So receive mercy, receive grace, receive forgiveness, forgive yourself. I promise you, God still loves you. God still wants to use you. His hand is still on you. He can restore your mind. He can restore your body. He can restore your brokenness. Every single thing that you went through, it's about to just serve as a billboard to the goodness and the glory of God before the world. So let the Lord use you. Keep going and forget the past like it never even happened, because in his mind, he's forgotten it. So you forget it too. If this encouraged you today, I'm so grateful to the Lord. Just ask that you would help me out by liking this video, by subscribing to this channel. Every day I'm going to be putting out messages like this.